I didn't set no cat heard me. Neighbor's cat. I don't set food out there no more. I only feed my cat up at the porch because I'm running low on cat food. Oh, now it's going to sit there and wait. But I noticed if I leave the cat food out on the porch too long and my cat leaves, something comes and eats it. Because the bowls, it gets empty pretty quick. If it's just my cat eating, it'll last all day. As soon as she's done eating, I gotta take it back in the house. Sorry, cats. Sorry, neighbor cats. I'm just rolling cat food, and I can't buy that right now. I just paid off my credit card this morning. Look at it. There it goes. I guess I better go take the cat food in. If it can't find food there, it's going to go up to the porch. Remember something? I think I got to water the cattle in the barn this morning. Before I forget, they had water yesterday, but they could use some more. Cat decided to leave. I started walking away. It left too. The cattle are out there. There are 4 of them somewhere. Sun's high already. It's after 8. Gnats are on my face again and head. And they're in my ears. I gotta cover my head with something today. I'm gonna try to do some spraying today. The wind's not too strong. Yeah. There's not too much wind this morning, but it might increase this afternoon though. So I better get something done this morning. I don't think there's much to do this morning either. So it'll be dried up pretty quick. It was the first time that I can remember this tree, this actual tree, mulberry, actually has mulberries on it, and on this one branch, and that's all. That's all. Nothing, nowhere else. There's some on the other tree that's laying down on the other side, the one that broke off or died, got pushed over during a storm. There's one branch. It's still got a root. There's still one branch on their side that has berries. It's always has berries. That tree always had berries, but this tree here, mulberry, never had berries until this year, right here. That's the only place on this tree. It's amazing. Red buds are green now. Look at all the seed pods on them. Plenty of babies. Yeah. Plenty of seeds. I better get to the water before it overflows. Oh, they're waiting for me. Guess I'll give them corn today. I mean, it started to overflow. How about that? Well, I better transfer the hose in. One tub full. Then we go and give them some corn while I'm waiting for that to fill up on the tree. Just wait. Just wait. Don't be in such a hurry. You'll get it. If I'm in here, you'll get it. Stu sure don't like to wait, especially him. He was sticking his head all the way out past there trying to reach the corn. I had to wait until she pestered him and he pulled his head out so I could feed him. Another corn. It's the only time they're somewhat calm when they're eating. Oh, let's go look at the hay. Yeah, I got plenty out there. At least it's still under the roof. They didn't roll it out like we did the last bale. The last bale they rolled half of it out into the manure and they stepped on it and ruined it. Didn't you? Oh, second tub's getting full. I better transfer it. Oh, the second tub's getting. Oh, I just started to overflow. I better transfer it. Hay bale. I got it spread out there somewhere, but most of it stayed inside where it'll stay dry and it'll last longer. Yeah, when they get it down to, well, when I get it down low enough, I'll give them another bale on that side, and I'll do the same thing I did with this one. If I can get my tractor in far enough, I'll back it in and push it all the way up against the manger. That way they can't get behind it and roll it out. That's what he did with the last one. I left the gap so they can go around it, but he pushed it out. Oh well, learning my lesson. Whoops. They're getting low on corn, looks like. Or sounds like. Yeah, they're almost done and I think she eats faster. Yeah, she wants his share now. And she'll fight. These two don't get along too good. I'm speaking because she is so bossy. And he won't let her push her around like the other white bull does, the younger one. When he was younger, a year and a half, was it 24 I brought him here? In September, he was a year and a half. She would really pick on him. But he's grown up since then. He's got some weight behind him now. And he's got some pointy horns. So now he can defend himself. What? You don't want me talking about you? Okay. Eat your corn, or eat your hay. I gotta go. Got another tub filling up. How long has that been overflowing? Well, that's the last tub, so I guess I better walk back to the house, turn the water off. And then I gotta, I think I wanna, it's a little windy today, but not too bad. And the sun's out, that's the main thing, the sun's shining today. And I was shining yesterday too, but it was too windy. Oh, you're back. Yeah, that's going to fill up pretty fast, so we're going. I think I'm going to try to spray some weeds, ironweeds out in the big pasture again. It ain't too windy. It's a little windy right here, coming in from the south. But I'll see what I can do with it. I guess you could say I don't have nothing else to do, so might as well try spraying some ironweed while I have the weed killer. I haven't run out yet. Well, It is a nice day today. Had a good rest yesterday. Didn't do nothing. I did fix this little fence here because it broke. And I need to work on that, get that ring around that, on this tree, but I think it's okay. They're not bothering it. I'd like to trim this off too because I needed to make some tea. I was going to wait, but I think I'll trim them off one of these days. Get the lower branches cut off. Okay, let's go turn the water off before it overflows. Looks like they're not eating all this grass. The fescue is going to seed. It's getting the seed head on it. I don't know why they're not eating it unless that's where they crap. They never eat where they crap before. Yeah. I think that grass there with a fluffier head, I think that's normal yard grass. Yeah, that's like yard grass. I don't know how it got out here. Well, this was part of my yard before I had cattle. You actually had a garden in here somewhere. Yeah, we had a garden here. And then when I started feeding cattle, I fenced it for cattle. I used to feed hay there in a box. There, and up on that hill. Yeah, in those boxes that I already burned them. There's the cattle. I better get going. That south wind is warming it up today, so I guess I won't need a jacket. I got one on right now, but I'm starting to sweat. Yeah, there's a little breeze, but I think it's tolerable for spring. Then down in that bottom with the south wind, that south wind is protected by the trees, so it probably won't be as windy down there. We'll see. The water's turned off. Guess I can head out to the big pasture pretty soon. I'm a little slow this morning. It's already 11 a.m. and I haven't gone out yet. And it looks like the carpenter bees are back. The last few days have been so cool. I haven't heard any carpenter bees, but today's warming up. Even though the sun went away, it looks like it got cloudy. Yeah, there's a carpenter bee right there, buzzing around. I'm going to take the truck out now. I think I can still spray. I think the dew is off already. So let's see if I can get something done today. The sun's kind of been dulled by the clouds, but I'm still going to go out and spray something. Yeah, it looks like a little. Yeah, the forecast was showing rain, possibility of rain tonight. I don't think it's going to rain today. I can still feel the heat of the sun. Take another trip to the big pasture. Get something done. Spray some more ironweeds. I can't remember what day I sprayed the ironweeds over by the road, but by the end of this week I should be able to tell if they're dying or not. And along this fence road too. Along the fence, I should see signs of everything dying from the spray. I can already tell a little bit. It's dying. It's kind of yellowish. I think it was yellowish before I sprayed, but it's hard to tell. At least the wet spots dried up. The little mud puddles. Well, I see the cattle. They just came out of that little pond over there. Yeah, they just came out. They're hanging out over there in shade. I better get going. Yeah, I got them locked out of the creek area. Oh, I'll show you something. This is what my neighbor was doing yesterday. You could hear him out here. I could see him through the trees from over there. Yeah. He was working on that side yesterday when I saw him. Over that way. Across on that side of the creek. Yeah, he's got it all tilled up now. They're going to plant something in here. I'm not sure what, but they're going to plant something. I guess they could still plant corn if they wanted to, but it's hard to say. I forget what he had in here last year. I think he had soybeans in here last year. So I don't see no corn stalks. So he'll probably plant corn here this year. Yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd show it. Yeah, I'm letting this side of the creek, or this side of this pasture on this side, grow up during the month of May. So it's full of, so it's got a lot of good grass in there for when we haul bales out here, and I can lock them in there. Yeah, I'll have to close this gate behind me. They were just in the water, now they're heading back out. Yeah, they can't access the other creek on the, they can't access the creek or that pasture on that side, so they have to make do with what we got here. Yeah, at least they got a water hole down here they can get a drink and wallow in. Well, somebody's gonna have to move. What are you hanging around here for? Come on. So, are you going to have a calf, white cow? I can't tell. You're not showing anything. I can't tell if you. It doesn't look like you got a belly with a baby in it. Now the cow next to her, right here on the left, the darker one in the middle. I'm hoping she's going to have a calf. Both of them had in April. The white one had in April 6th, so she's over a year. And this one had, the dark one here in back here, she had April 25, so she's, both of their calves are over a year old, so they should have had a calf already. Where are you headed? Come on. Somebody's going to have to move. I don't want to bump anybody. What are you hanging around here for? Huh? Come on, go eat something somewhere. Come on. Come on. There. I got to bump you? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, mama cow. Let's go. Get out of the way. Bully too. Well, since I'm here, I guess I'll charge their kettle rub and oiler with some more fly spray. Their fly solution. Fly control solution. Hey, brown cow. Well, your baby's having a breakfast there, huh? I'm surrounded here. Come on. I gotta drive through there. Yeah, that's better. Well, I sprayed this fence line, and I sprayed a few weeds. I might be able to tell if, like from that pear tree here to here, along the fence row, I sprayed some ironweeds there a few days ago. So I'll see if I see any wilt. But first I gotta go open the gate. Well, before I drive through there, I'm gonna charge their kettle rub. Come on, guys, get out of the way. There's somebody waiting for. Huh? Come on. You don't want to go through there? Yeah, I'm gonna charge it. Well, there it is. I put some more fly control solution on. Let me see if I can get through that gate now. I'm gonna hit a fence. I didn't do this right. Try this again. Try this again. I think that's better. Barely cleared that fence. Oh, where to park? I think I'll park right up here by the between the two pear trees. Yeah, I think I could see where I sprayed. The grass is turning a little bit yellow. And the ironweeds on the right side, I can't tell. But the ironweeds on the left, I haven't sprayed them right here. I'll see what I can do on the rest of them. Well, he kind of followed me. I came through there. Here you can see what the fence row I sprayed. It looks a little bit more yellow than the rest of the grass. Now they're coming through this gate. Since I drove through there, they saw that I drove through. Instead of going through the oiler, they're coming through this way when they see the gate open. Oh, they're still munching on the short grass. And let's see. I'm standing by this tree here. From this tree, I see some pears. I see, there's some pears up there. Some more over there. A few. A couple. I see two there. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 pears there. There could be some more up there somewhere, but I see 6 on this side and 2 on that side. Maybe some more. And I think they're high enough where the cattle can't reach them. At least not yet. Okay, from where I'm standing to that tree on the corner, from here over, I sprayed those the few ironweeds that are here the other day. I really can't tell if they're dying or not. But let's take a look. This one's sort of turning yellow on the top. I haven't sprayed these yet. But I'm going to work on it. I need a pattern. I go down. What I need to do is just walk down this way and spray with everything I can reach, and then turn around, come back and spray everything I can reach. I'm trying to walk in a straight line. I just go down and come back. Yeah, that's about the best way I can do it. Because when I start walking, I'll look at a tree or something on that end, and I'll walk toward that out, so I can walk straight. And then when where y'all going? Yeah, there's some clover here. There's some white clover. Yeah, there's white clover, but everything's short. Hi guys. Hi Bully. Yeah, she's supposed to have a calf yet. I think that's her baby from last year. Her heifer calf, April 25 last year. Are you pregnant? You gonna have a calf soon? You're late. Turn your head. I can see your other side of the belly. Yeah, you look like you got a belly. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. When I walk down one way, I said I can only spray so far. The spray will only go so far. But I don't want to be walking back and forth, trying to hit them because I'll never remember which ones I hit. So what I do is walk down that way. When I come back, I'll line up a tree or some landmark where I can a fixed point so I can walk toward. Yeah. I sprayed all the weeds from that tree all the way over this side, all the way until about there. From there over. Yeah. And now I'm going to be spraying like in front of the truck. I sprayed that one from the fence. I sprayed them too, but I guess it's too early to tell. Looks like there's a rain coming from that direction. Yeah. Now this stuff, this weed killer is supposed to dry within 30 minutes. So what I'll do, I'll just walk down, spray as far as my spray will reach on both sides, and then turn around, come back, and if I miss a few, I'll get them on the next time I spray. That's the only way I can do it. Yeah, but I got a lot to work on here. One section at a time. Okay, let's get started. Got to fill up my other. I got 3 empty jugs of water jugs. I still got 2, and that's empty. I got to fill that up. One of those will fill it up. And then I got some weed killer here, so I can spray 2 of those. I can fill that up twice and spray what I can. I forgot to fill them up, but maybe I can always go back and get some more water. I'm running low on weed killer too. It's down to about there, but I'll get something sprayed today. Besides, I think it's going to rain anyway. There's the rain coming over from that direction, looks like. I didn't check the radar this morning. After I get these 2 jugs sprayed, I'll go back, check the radar. But first, let's fill this up and spray something. Well, it looks like the rain's getting closer. Well, the wind died down though. There's hardly any wind, so that's good. But I didn't fill it up all the way. I just put that 1 jug. No, that's an old weed killer jug. It's just got water in it, that one. So that's my last jug of water, and I filled it up to there from the other one. No sense carrying it too full. It's heavy. Well, I'm just going to walk along here, walk down, and walk back, and keep going back and forth. Up and down, until I run out, and then I'll fill up again one more time, and then I'll go back and get some more water or wait out the rain. They must be eating something. I used up about that tank full. It's only got a little bit left. That's got water in it. I'm going to dump that in and get some more of the weed killer, make another batch. That'll be my last batch until I go get some more water, because I forgot to get it before I came out. But I got one sprayer full done. Well, it's not quite full. It only goes up to about there, but full enough for me. To make it a little bit easier for me to spray for walking, I've been using a jug, an empty jug there, and an empty jug there. As I go, I got an empty jug on that end that I follow or aim for, and then when I turn around and come back, I got an empty jug on this end to follow. It's not accurate, but it's close enough for me. I'll show you what I mean. I've already sprayed all this stuff here. I said I may have missed a few, but I'll touch them up after I see that the other ones are dying. I got it sprayed all the way to that tree. That big tree down there. And then I'm going to go back now from here. I'm going to aim for that white jug, or the whitest jug. And then when I turn, I'll walk down and go to that post over there. And then I'll walk back and I'll be aiming for that jug. Yeah. It's been working pretty good. I got a lot done, and all this here was with one jug, one backpack sprayer. So I should be able to get to at least over there somewhere. Somewhere over there. The majority of it, I'll get the majority of it done with this next sprayer full. I also sprayed, while I was on that end, I also sprayed all the weeds on the other side of the fence, as far as the sprayer would reach up to that post. So that's done too. And as I get to this side here, I'll start spraying probably from there all the way to that post. There's another post, wood post down that way. Before I run out of spray, I'll spray all that fence line there, and on the other side too, as far as I could reach. Instead of taking my lawnmower back there, I'll just spray it. Cattle got something to eat there, and if they feel like it, they can go up in there. They can eat stuff in there. That's where I got them posts the other day, from up there, along that hillside, from the top of the hill up into the trees, all the way down to the bottom. I got 13 posts out. There's still one more in there, but it's locked in with a tree root, I think. I'll have to do something else to get them out. Looks like the rain kind of evaporated. I got blue skies over here. There was a rain cloud over that way, but I think it moved off. Sun hasn't come out, but that's okay. It's not so hot then, so it feels better. Okay. I need to spray that rose bush sometime. And there's a couple more in there I need to spray for, because they spread seed. There's some more over there. Anything with those white flowers is a multi-flower rose. There's one over there. I know there's plenty over along this side. Anyway, I gotta get back to spraying. These bugs are starting to get to me. I needed a better cover for my head. This sprayer full. I want to go back to the house, and fill up these jugs. I got 1, 2, no, that's the one with the weed killer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 out in the pasture. I have 5 that fill up, but I may not come back out here today since there's a chance for rain. I'll wait a while. I'll wait till I can see if any of this is dying, because I'll have most of this done with this next sprayer full. I'll have most of this area done. Then all I have to do is that area back in there, which there aren't that many there, so I can let them go. Yeah, these are the worst ones right in through here. Yeah, I got most of them already, so I got a few more to get before I go back to the house. Well, I used up all the water. I'm done spraying for now. Probably for today. On my way back to the truck, somewhere out there, I found something. I want to see if it's still there. But first, I look at the pears. The cattle are back in that pond again. They went back while I was spraying. Looks like there's a big cloud, dark cloud to the north. When I get back to the house, I'll check the radar, see what's going on over there. And another dark cloud's popping up over here too, to the northwest. So there's some more rain out there somewhere. But right now, I'm looking at pears. Yeah, there's two. Look at on this blossom head. Two of them made pears, but it looks like the rest of them dried up. I don't see no pears forming. That one looks like it started to form, but didn't quit. So I don't know. I think I thought I was recording and I wasn't. Anyway, I was looking at these pears. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 over here. Oh, it's over here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 back in there. I got about 8 on this side. So I'll have a few pears. I don't think the cattle can reach them. That'd be close, but hopefully they won't. But I got everything from here oversprayed. From here where I'm standing and everything toward the fence. This has all been sprayed. I may have missed a few, but somewhere from here over. And I still got all this to do yet. But I'll get around to it. They're not going to seed yet, so that's good. Sun tried to come out. Shining, I could feel the heat. But when I was walking back to this side, to this end, oh, there's the cattle. They're done in the water. They don't spend as much time in that little pond as they did do in the creek. Bugs. Let me go find that thing that I saw. Oh, right here. It's a turtle. I don't think it's dead. The head, see the head move. I wonder if it's laying eggs. These things belong in the water. She might be laying eggs. I'll have to come back. I need to mark this. How can I mark it? Okay. Here, I know how to mark it. There's that rose bush. And there's that tree, dead tree. If I walk from that dead tree toward that rose bush, and it's just beyond that. I'll have to come back to see if they... She's doing something there. Or it's doing something there. Yeah, I'll come back sometime. Look, it's kind of dark over that way. Not so much over there, southwest. But the northwest. And I hear thunder. I hear thunder to the north. Somewhere over there. Cattle are going up that road now. I better get out of here before it does rain. Yeah, while I was out here spraying, I was surprised it was pretty calm. But now the wind's picking up. Something, the flies are biting my leg. I think that's why the cattle soak in the water, because the flies bite your leg. They're biting mine. Hello, turtle. I better get going. The wind's picking up. Maybe there's some rain on the way. Yeah, there's a dark cloud over that way. And over there. Oh, I gotta pick up my shoulder rag. Get some of them pears. Hopefully they're high enough that the cattle can't reach them. Okay, let me get out of here. I'll close this gate, this wire gate. I'll leave the other gate open. I got something sprayed. 2 backpack sprayers. Here, there's where that rose bush is. Just beyond that would be the turtle. That's a water turtle. That's not a box turtle or terrapin. That's a water turtle. Why it's out here? Why it's out here? I don't know. It belongs in a pond somewhere. Now terrapin, I call them box turtles. I remember that. When we were kids, whenever we found one, we always brought it to the basement. Dad said, bring the turtles if you find some. Put them in the basement and they eat the cockroaches or any other bugs in the basement. We only had a few, but I remember they lasted a long time. And we fed them once in a while, some lettuce and stuff. Carrots, whatever we wanted to feed them, some kind of vegetable. Yeah. We call them box turtles because they look, you know, they're sort of box shaped, I guess. Anyway, I thought about, I'm going to drive up there. I want to see if I can get some of them orange posts, fence posts, and because I want to use them in the pear orchard at the farm to mark trees for grafting. There, I think I got time. I'll go up the other way. I'll go up the back way. Hey, vulture! I think it's a vulture. Is that a vulture? Yeah, looks like a one. They're rested, so I'm going to get going. Let's back up a little bit. One turn. At least I got some pears on this first tree. The pears on this side, they're hanging kind of low. I think somebody's going to try to eat them. I don't know. I hope not. I hope I can get them. Okay, let's drive to the top. See if I can find some of my orange posts. Shouldn't take too long. Let's just stay close to the trees. Oops. Limbs on the ground. I don't think I'll need four-wheel drive. The road's pretty dry. There's a few more. There's some ironweeds out here. This end don't have as many. It's running over everything here. Yeah, here's some multi-flower roses I gotta spray before they go. They're blooming now, but I like to spray them before they go to seed. Oh, there's some milkweed I gotta leave. I try not to cut them down. Looks like the grass is kind of thin looking. Yeah, I can make that. Get the speed going. Yeah, this road's dry. Wouldn't hurt to grade it a few times during the year, during the summer. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little bit of green up here, but not much. I think I know where some posts are. I use most of the ones, some of the ones on the other side where the bales were. Yeah, there's something green here. They can eat these weeds, the ones they can eat. Right about there. Right about, yeah, right there. At the base of that tree, I remember seeing some, and I'm going to get a few. I'm going to drive over to the gate. I got some sassafras to cut down those young trees there. I think they grew from the root of the trees that I cut down. So I don't know how much of a root they'll have. I think I need some yellow poles too. There's a bunch down there by the bridge, and some here I don't need. So I'm going to pull some of these out. Yeah, I don't need all. I'll keep the ones near the fence. But I'll get the ones on this side. I'll leave the one in the middle, I think. And I'll leave one on the end here too. I've got 3 yellow poles. Get a few more up here too. Yeah, I need markers for those any rootstock of the pear trees at the farm. If the rootstock sprouts, I need to grab a few. I think I'll leave the one here, and I'll leave the 2 on the ends, but I'll grab the ones in the middle. Okay, I'm done out here. Let's head back to the house. Before I get rained on. Look who's out grazing again. I can still see my tracks from the other day when I came out here. Yeah, there's not as many ironweeds out here on this end. Hello, kettles. What's happening? Huh? Just eat some grass. Okay, I want to go. I'll leave you to it. Bye. Bye, cattle. They like to graze together. Yeah, I'll get this. I'll get all these sprayed eventually. Eventually. Ouch. Something bit me. Looks like I don't know about that storm. I think it's headed away from me. I didn't stand to the north today. I'm gonna close this gate, because that's what powers this other end here. Across that big gate, those 2 double gates. That's what turns that fence on. Okay, I'm leaving now. There's something moving around out there. As far as rain, I mean. I think it's all going this way. It's all going from the. It's all moving with that wind. Wind's blowing that way. blowing it all north, northeast. Better get home before it does rain. Red car. Don't know who that is. Okay, now I'm headed home. I got to open that gate at the bridge, and I got to close it, and then I got to close the gate at the entrance. Yeah, the cattle can wallow in this pond now, since they don't have access to the creek anymore. Oh, there's little water mud puddles here. They dried up. Nice ramp I got here. Built it all by myself. Well, since I finished that concrete ramp, my back has been feeling a lot better. A lot better. No rain over there. The blue skies over there. All the way to the south and southwest. Clear. Clear over that way. What is that? Oh, that's my coat. Huh. Oh, I left it on the back of the truck. Oh, I guess I better get it. Good thing nobody stole it. I'm glad nobody took it. I like that jacket. Doesn't have sleeves on it, but I like it. It's like a hooded jacket vest thing. Yeah, I laid it on the back of the truck, and I guess it blew off when I went down there. Okay. I think I'm done. Well, maybe not done, but I'm done spraying for today. Well, it's 2:22, and I hear thunder over there. I'll go check the radar. Oh, I just saw a bee go in the hole. I need to start spraying these guys. Yeah. I saw that bee go in the hole, but then it came back right out. I think I had the wrong hole. Can't find the right hole. There it goes. Oh, nope. That wasn't the right one either. Gonna find it or not? Yeah, I'll start spraying the holes. It's in, but its butt's sticking out. And I can't be waiting around for it. It's around 72 degrees at 2:30 p.m. and overcast. She's trying to reach for some mulberries. I don't know if she's getting any, but she didn't get them over here. There's some berries up there. Too high for her, I guess. Hey, Red. What you doing? Could work on that ring the rest of today, sometime today, if it don't rain. Over on that taller tree there, I could cow panel in a ring. I wanted to put it around a tree like I did that one down there. I might do it tomorrow. I'm not feeling too energetic right now. Yeah, it's dark. It's dark to the north. Well, there's that storm system out to the north, northwest. I don't think it's getting anywhere near me. Let's see, where am I? Let me point to something. I'm over there. And this has been staying north of me all day, so I don't think it's coming to me anyway. Alright, well, at least I got a little bit of spraying done today. Weeds sprayed. Well, it's an hour later at 3:30 p.m. and looks like I might get some rain after all. Them couple clouds there getting closer. Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, I can hear the thunder from inside the house. So it is closer. I'll go check it out outside. Not here yet though. It still might go north of me. According to the 3:50 p.m. radar, two little cells of rain is staying north of me. Yeah, I don't think it's going to come to me. It's going to stay north. Oh well, it's okay. Well, it is sprinkling out here. I can see the rain. There's a band of rain right there. Coming. It's not hitting me though. It's out there to the west. And there's another one that already went north. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that one. That's okay. If the weather clears, I might work on that, putting that cow panel around the wire panel around the other pear tree. Look at that rain. Band of rain. There's the thunder. Boom. And when it thunders, it shakes the rain loose. I came out to check the mail and I'm getting wet. There's just little sprinkles. Little sprinkles. I could see some rain out to the north too. Oh, bugs are still hitting my face though. There's a cloud above my house. Yeah, because the rain. The other storm, I think, was over that way somewhere. What, kitty? Where'd you? Where are you? I heard you. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I heard you. There's that ring. I could work on that, but I don't want to do it in the rain, so I'll have to wait till the rain's done. I got the 4 T-posts that I got from the big pasture the other day. And then I got that panel from the farm. So that's the last one that I got. So I can put that up one of these days. You can see lots of white clover down in there. It's going pretty good here. This is bottom ground is always a little wet. Okay, I've got to go back in the house, keep an eye on the weather, radar. I'm still getting wet over here, just a little bit. I can still see some rain over that way. And I'm getting a few drops out of it. Okay, let me go back in the house where it's dry. Looks like the rain moved off to the east. I only got a few drops. Nothing to measure the rain gauge. Oh, we almost got it. We got something. We got a few drops. I'll come back out later after. I think the sun's trying to come out again. Yeah, sun's trying to shine. Clouds are getting thinner. Looks like the sun's trying to shine. Yeah, shining on that tree. I see a lot more red berries up there on that mulberry tree. Won't be long, I'll be cutting that branch off. Hope I can make it fall where I want it to, so it's out of my way. It's still 72 degrees at 7:20 p.m. Sun's going to be going down soon. Yeah, it's late. Sun's getting ready to go down. Here comes my cat. Skies are clear. A couple jets up there. One over here and one over there. They're all headed toward the west. I guess some people have a place to go. Well, this is the end of my day. Got a little bit done. Fed the barn cattle corn and water this morning. And then I went out to big pasture and sprayed a few ironweeds. At least I did something. What'd you do today? You catch something? Don't know, huh? Going back to hunt something? Or you come down to see me? There's something running across the field. What is that? Is that a skunk? What is that? There's something running across there. I can't see it too good. Oh, I think that might be a mink. Oh, it's gone now. Poof! Bug in my mouth. Yeah, it looks like a mink. It had a long tail. Well, I guess that's all for today. It's right around 7:30. There's still some clouds hanging out over there. There's a bunch of buzzards flying around over there. Bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, at least 6, 7, 8. Yeah, quite a few over there. What's going on? Did they find something? Yeah. Oh, the sun's going down behind a cloud. I guess that's it. These gnats are getting pretty... I think they're starting to bite now. Okay, I'm done for today.